I am going to do a quick review. I was just playing before, and I crashed. So, yeah. Okay, so this is Responding. This is the new game that just came out. Solo developer. Um, Solo developer by Dysands is the name. You can check it out on YouTube. You can, and I encourage you guys to check out his gameplay video, honestly, of it, because what I see here and what I've experienced here is a totally different story than what actually happened there. Um, Additionally, I want to also bring up some change logs here, because he just put it out. He just put it out on the store page. I just also want to point out that the store page is mostly negative. DY Sands, if you're DY and Dan and Holt, if you guys are listening to this, I just want to say, and very politely too, that I told you guys this was going to happen. Dan, me and you had multiple conversations that if things did not change, it was going to be a disaster. And guess what? It's a disaster. Some of the comments, real fast, I want to read some comments. Alright, this guy yesterday, sorry, Alexius from, I guess, Ukraine. I am one of those people who supported the dev by buying the deluxe pack for 60 euros. Played the alpha a few times, but I did not like it much. I waited until it would drop on Steam to see if there was any improvement. A day before I got access, because we got the game 2 days earlier than others, I played the last alpha build once more. Between what you see on the Steam version and the last build, there is no difference. It's not ready for it to be released on Steam, and for sure, 35 euros is too much. God bless you, Alexius. Shouted it again for the boys back at home, please. I fully agree with that. All right, let's go for another one. The Doggy. I know the Doggy's in Discord because I've seen him in Discord, which, by the way, I'm banned from. I want to say that I got banned because, quote, I brought down team morale. Well, I wonder how team morale is doing now because the reviews are not great. So if you thought my feedback was bad, yeah, these reviews are not great, pal. Anyways, so this guy, the Doggy, says the game is oozing with potential. It just hasn't managed to quite grasp it yet. I've supported this game for several years at this point, including buying the deluxe edition to get access to the development branch before it came out to Steam. Several of the supporters, including myself, have stated that the game was not ready to come to Steam, as the underlying issues surrounding the game's mechanics were still very much present and prevented the game from being a fully fledged experience that could be called immersive or enjoyable at this point in time. That's not to say that I don't have extremely high hopes for this game, but at the state it's in and the price point it's at, I can't really recommend it at this time. This is all subject to change when the game is developed further and improves much more than it currently is. Again, shout it back to the boys back at home. Shout it to the rooftops. 100% agree with you, Doggy. A little bit about me. I actually bought the same thing. I actually bought the deluxe version, just like Doggy and Alexis did. And then I played it, and I got in here at 0.78, 0.79. I thought it was great. I mean, I was very impressed. I mean, it was very, very impressive back then. Very, very impressive. And I'll go through some of the features that I really, really like. I'm gonna do a good, bad, and ugly, but I'm not gonna withstand the truth. Okay, I'm here to tell the truth, and if it comes across as brutal and honest, I'm sorry. I am sorry that your feelings might be hurt, but I am here to tell the truth because the community needs to know the truth. And people who are buying the game and seeing those videos that Visionary Studios made on their channel and seeing those videos compared to what they're about to see in this game with me. And also, you guys can check out my previous video. I made the meme with the little Einsteins. Yeah, go check out that previous video because that happened live. That literally happened live on stream after 4 or 5 crashes that same night. Anyways, so with that being said, I supported the game as deluxe. I've been very supportive of the game. I actually even tried to get my friend from T-Lander Studios. I actually tried, and I had the DMs with DY too. I actually tried to see if they could work together, and you know, I mean, T was willing to help out. He really was. Me and T went to the same college. He studied this kind of stuff. I knew DY was a solo dev, and I was like, hey, let me just try to see if I can help out. Me and Dan have had really good conversations about graphics cards and stuff like that over the years, you know, but like I tried to give feedback, and actually I was one of the people in December, DY, I was actually one of the people in December, along with a few others, that literally told DY, bro, it's not ready. Don't do it. Do not do it. And then he thankfully he pushed it back from December. But what I didn't like was that he waited until the last day to say, yeah, we're not doing it. Well, dude, I mean, people were really waiting for the game to come out. Like, that's not good communication, dude. And then he pushed it back until March. And once again, I mean, people were like, hey, like, when is it coming out? And, you know, we were told March. And then I guess some admin were getting mad because I kept saying, well, it's a March release. But apparently it was a March release window, which I guess could mean anything from the 1st until the 31st. But still, it definitely should not have been released in March. Doggy and Alexis is 100%. That's exactly how I feel. I've literally been a fan, like, you know, like these people have said, for many years now, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm very disappointed, and the price point. I mean, the price right now, it's on sale. Oh, big fucking whoop! It's on sale. The original price is $35. It's on sale for $4 off. Like, that's insane, dude. $4 off. Come on. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. So, right off the bat, and I know others who have made videos so far have all jumped on this too, but I can't not jump on it because it is right there. I mean, it's right there. It is ugly, big, fat, and ugly right there. What is that, guys? That's called a missing texture. So, you want me to pay $35 for your game, but you put a missing texture on the main splash screen of me? I didn't even load into the game yet. It's right there. Missing texture. And you think that's okay? Okay. Anyways, moving on. Now we get to the settings, because, sure. In the settings, you got traffic density, and you got all these other interactive menus. I think this one works. I haven't tested it. Oh, yeah, okay, so this slider works, which is good. I can change the sliders. You know, mouse sensitivity, which, honestly, let me go change it back. 0.7 is actually really good. That is a really good setting, actually. 0.7. Oh no. Okay, well let's not. I don't want to apply though. Oh, okay, great. Well, awesome. So I can't even. Okay, so I think that was one of the things that he claimed that he fixed on his change logs, because after the initial release, he did put a patch out. And let me read it real fast. Okay, escape menu can now close all interaction menus, and if no menu is active, it opens up the main menu UI. Well, I'm in that menu, bro. I'm in it. I'm hitting escape. Nothing, pal. Whatever. Alright, fuck it. I guess we'll just go with... Yeah, whatever. Alright, traffic density. So, there's a lot of issues with traffic, and I'm going to... Oh! No! Wait a second, I can't. Oh, shit. Oh, darn. I can't. I mean, my only options is either 1 or 0. Those are my two options. And, yeah. So that's disappointing. This was an issue. This whole slider was an issue before the release of before the Steam release, which I did actually bring up to DY. And actually, not only was I part of the supporters, but shout out to Brad, another fellow bug hunter. Me and this guy Brad, like I really enjoyed it. I loved every. I mean, I didn't care. Normally, you know, I according to sources, normally in video games, when you have a video game, you have playtesters and they get paid for being a playtester. Dude, I loved. I didn't care about getting paid or not. I loved being a supporter. I loved, you know, every single patch coming out. I was excited. It gave me so much excitement that I would actually get home and immediately boot up the game and play and try and actively try to find bugs. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it to my soul. I was so excited to literally get up and do that every day. Like it genuinely made me very, very happy. If you couldn't tell, I loved it. I really, really loved it. But it got old because every kind of feedback that I gave DY, he would put in his change logs fixed. Like, for example, one of the patches previous to the Steam build, he said fixed gridlock. Well, we're going to see great examples of it not being fixed. And it was getting, it was getting annoying because I'm spending hours trying to help this man out to get to get the game to a stable release. And I just thought, I personally how I felt was that I was just talking to a wall. And I don't know if the other supporters out there also felt the same way, but I just ended up feeling like I was just talking to a wall. And no matter what bugs I reported, I didn't think they were being patched. I didn't think I was being taken seriously, regardless of I was literally trying. I was trying my hardest. Anyways, moving on. The graphics are good. I will say is that the graphics are amazing. We're gonna crank it up even further because, yep, I'm on Epic, as you see. The graphics are really, truly amazing. All right, let's. Nope. Can't. Wow. Can't even. Wow. Okay. I'm hitting apply, and normally you would be able to press the escape button, but I'm rapidly repeating the escape button, and nothing is happening for this $35 game. I cannot get out of the escape menu. I'm now bashing my keyboard. As you can hear, nothing is happening at all. I am hitting the escape button. Oh, wow, look at that. So I guess if you slam your keyboard and like really slam your keyboard after a good whopping 2 minutes of just slamming the shit out of your keyboard and praying to God that the escape menu, that you can actually get out of the escape menu, I guess it will magically appear. So let's continue because I was afraid of having to restart the game. But let's proceed forward, shall we? Proceed. Oh, wait, what? It crashed! Wow! Okay, well, I guess that method does not work. All right. Well, let's go ahead and boot it back up again, shall we? Wow. All right, first crash. That's awesome. Here we go. Now, I will say that I do really like, and I missed this part. When you boot up the game, he has a really nice logo. I really like the logo. I actually told him there were some patches where this logo wasn't even a thing, and I actually missed it. But he never put it back in on when I was a supporter, but until now, so that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and not mess with the settings this time. Let's just. Oh wow. So I guess my settings were applied. So all right. So I guess you have to bash. Okay. So here's what you guys got to do. All right. I'm gonna give you the exact steps on how to save your settings. All right. So step number 1, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and hit the. All right. So hang on. Play. Nope. So no, I don't want to. So you're gonna hit the settings icon. All right. That's step number 1. Step number 2, you're gonna see this, right? And you're gonna pretend that you can adjust the traffic density, but we all know the truth at this point. You can't. And then step number 3 is you're gonna go to your graphic settings. You're gonna tweak this shit out of this, And then if for some reason you can't, if it doesn't apply and that apply, okay, so right now, here's a good example. It's not coming up again, right? So you hit apply, but nothing is actually applying. As you can see, I mean, I just changed settings over here, like nothing here, right? So when you get to this part, right, and this is after, by the way, this is after you pay $35 for the game. When you get to this part, you just go, and then ta-da! Look at that! Menus pop up. There are unknown, unsaved changes. Do you wish to proceed? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Thank you so much for asking. Now, granted, after that part, there's a 50% chance the game will crash, and then there's a 50% chance you can proceed forward. So let's proceed forward, all right? Let's go ahead and proceed forward. Oh, wait. Never mind. I guess it crashed because now I'm stuck in this bar down here, and I can't do anything. I can't get to my settings. I can't do anything. All right, so let's go ahead and restart the game one more time. All right, we're doing good today, guys. We are 17 minutes in this review, and we have crashed twice. Let's count how many times we can crash. Awesome. And by the way, this is before. This is even before getting into the game. Okay, we haven't even gotten into the game yet, and we've crashed twice. All right. I'm gonna take a swig of water, some ASMR. All right. Let's keep going, shall we? I enjoy this. All right. I'm not going to mess with the settings because that's never led to anything great so far. I just want to thank our sponsors I want to thank our sponsor, the Missing Texture. Thank you, Missing Texture. All right, here we go. We're now going into the game. Now, mind you, one of the things that he does say publicly, which you could read, you can read the public changelog, is he says, quote, adjusted traffic and parked vehicle spawns, so vehicles now always spawn even on low scalability settings. He also says, quote, that where is it? Added a pre-sync icon to the map UI. You guys can read it in the changelogs if you look at the gameplay and AI improvements. If you read just below, increased automatic police AI response time to callouts to 70 and 90 seconds. Just underneath that, it clearly states, added a pre-sync icon to the map UI. All right. So let's go ahead and start our tour. All right, this is the police station. I honestly don't mind it being this empty. I know some sources out there pointing it out, which is fine. I do agree that it definitely should be more hustling and bustling. I do agree with that. I mean, if you look at games like Police Simulator, which I don't honestly like personally, it is more hustling and bustling. So I do agree that there definitely needs to be something more than our wonderful Portridge cookies, and a cup of coffee that you can't even interact with. Now, what would be really nice is if we could actually take a swig of coffee. That would be awesome, and have coffee stains and burns and stuff. Anyways, now in the past. Wow, that was muffled. Let me actually, let me change the settings a little bit because I think it's a little bit. Oh God, here we go. I think it's a little bit too much for what I want. Oh God. Proceed. Okay. All right. Anyways, in the past patches, there was an update where Sarge unfortunately was missing, the desk sergeant over here, and I made it into a joke at this point. I always make sure that I thank Sarge and make sure that he's doing okay, because again, at one point he was on a very long vacation, and I was pretty scared, not gonna lie. I didn't know if we were gonna ever see Sarge again. It was a very scary time. So let's go ahead and thank Sarge and make sure he's doing okay. Sarge! Hey, you are, Sarge. How's it going, pal? All right. Now I'm gonna say some good now. I do like this. I like there is a desk sergeant. I like that you can interact with him. And in theory, what's supposed to happen is that through soup and nuts, what's supposed to happen is when you grab a suspect, you're supposed you have to fill out a pedigree card, which I will probably do in this review. To fill out a pedigree card, bring it to Sarge. Have the evidence with you. You can probably just drop the evidence, which is 3 freaking things, at the station. You don't actually need to do it on site if you didn't want to. If they have a gun, you can use the evidence bag, which I like, to collect their belongings, and then you bring it to Sarge, and then you ask him for the holding cell keys. Now, if you do that, okay, so that shouldn't happen right there. DUI, that should not happen. According to you, that should not happen. What's supposed to happen is Sarge is supposed to tell you that you do not have access to the holding cells. He needs a pedigree card. So I don't really know why that even happened. Maybe DUI fixed this. I'm not sure. I know that in the past, if you looked up a suspect, I couldn't do a pedigree card from this computer. I could only have done it in the police vehicle. So hopefully he did fix it, but I'm not sure. Right over here, you can clearly see that. Yeah, I can be a strong boy. I eat my vegetables. I'm Captain America. I can. Oh wait, nope. I'm sorry. I can't even pick up a chair. I don't even know why that's even there. Honestly, it really shouldn't be there to pick up a chair. That's weird. And yeah, that's weird. Anyway, so you got your little offices over here, which is pretty cool. I like this feature where you can kick down a door. I love that. You got your 2 offices here, which is really cool. Over here, you have a door to nowhere. That door doesn't work. All right, and I think that one doesn't work. Nope. Okay, so this one goes. Nope. Oh, yep. Here we go. So this one goes to the outside and to the holding cells over here. So this is the holding cells. I like it. I would really like to see, like, you know, like a camera setup where you could take like pictures of the suspects. I think that'd be kind of cool. There's 2 different holding cells. There's this one over here, and there's this one over here, and then there's like solitary confinement over here if you needed more room because, you know, you're arresting everybody out there. Which I honestly, I think I'm going to do a video in the future of me just trying to see how many people I can arrest. Anyways, but you're supposed to interact with this when you have a suspect, but this does not function. This just does not work. So I don't know, after they banned me from the Discord, I'm not sure who the bug hunter was, but you guys missed it, guys. You missed it. Because that doesn't function at all. Like, these are all supposed to function, and they don't. Which doesn't really, it doesn't really bother me because the suspect's already in the cell. Again, what's supposed to happen too is when you put a suspect in, this is supposed to lock. This is supposed to be a locked cell. They're literally, it should be locked. There should not be, yeah. There shouldn't be a way for anybody to open it up. And same thing with this too. These cells should be locked. So there's that. But that obviously is broken in the which should and shouldn't be. Anyways, moving on to the upstairs. I haven't actually been in the upstairs in quite some time. This used to be a glitch. I'm happy he patched that. That's good. Over here, if you go to this door over here, you have plenty more offices. I like this a lot. I think this is really cool that he's expanding the PD. I mean, it's empty. I get that. You know, there's always room for improvement later on. You know, but I like the start of it. I mean, you know, this is really cool. I like it a lot. So this design is very cool. Very well done. Very well done. You got your little investigation board over here. Pretty cool. I like that. Very good. Alright. Let's go ahead and Go downstairs. Alright. See you later, Sarge. I'm glad you're back from your vacation. Please never leave me again. Okay, do you have a mustache? You have a mustache. Let's see. Did you fix the mustaches? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll see it better in the field. There was a thing the other night while I was live streaming where if you see an officer and then move away from an officer, he magically shaves his beard. Or his stash, which I think is very funny. Anyways, let's... Oh, another thing that he added, which I really do like, even though I don't know what gate is. If you hold down left alt for 2 seconds, the menu on my left side appears, which is really, really nice for new players, because obviously you guys don't know the commands and stuff. So instead of going to the menus and writing it down, it's actually... I really do like that a lot. It'll show up so you can actually see what your controls are. I like that a lot. Very, very good. Very good UI. Alright, so let's go to the sedan. Right off the bat, this was brought up in my meme video the other day. That's a Chevy logo. That is blatantly Chevy. Any car enthusiast in the world can tell you that emblem right there is ya boy Chevy. And if we remember properly, I believe that the rumor has it that Rockstar got into some serious doo-doo for having realistic vehicles like this in their game and got sued up the ass. And then 5M got sued up the ass because they also had those logos too. So DY and the staff at Visionary Studios, if you don't want Chevy coming after you, I'd patch this like today. Okay. Anyways, another issue too that I don't like is there is no speedometer here. There is no needle. So that is not great. Not a fan of that. Now, oh, I made my sirens go off a mistake. Now, if you go to the Voss vehicle over here, there you go. See that's better. You got rid of the logo. In here, you see the speedometer, and this will actually move up and down as you drive, which is nice. But I really wish that there was a digital speedometer, because when I'm catching bad guys and going vroom vroom fast, I would like to know what their speed is compared to mine. So it's kind of annoying that I don't have that. Also, if you look at the map on the left, bottom left of your screen, the police station. Oh, sorry. Oh god. Oh shit. We're gonna Austin Powers this. Oh, I'm sorry. Move out of the way. Anyways, this is your police station. So I mean, I've memorized where it's at because I've been playing for 2 years or early access as a supporter. Which, by the way, I want to say verbally that I fully regret paying the $70 for supporter. I wish I had waited until Steam, honestly, because yeah, I mean yeah. Anyways, bottom left of this page right here, the police station, for those guys who don't know, is actually at the building 917 and right here on the map. You see 915, 913, 917. That's the postal of where the police station's at. DY, again, it's literally in his change logs, which is exactly what like I said at the beginning of the video. One of the things I was really upset about as being a supporter is, you know, he would add things and I would go into the game and they're just blatantly not there. One of the things that you can clearly blatantly see that's not there is he said that he added a precinct icon. Does anybody out there see a precinct icon? I don't. Am I? No? It should be right there. Okay? If you come into your menu or in your vehicle over here and you go to the DOS mobile, which I like this. We'll get there in a little bit later on. Again, where is it? Where? I don't see. Does anybody see it? Comment below if you see the police precinct icon. No? I thought so. Great. Moving on. Okay. So let's go ahead and move along. See what's out there. Alright, we got firearms. Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay, this shit finally came back. We didn't have that on the release, but yeah, okay, you know what? Let's go there. Let's go there. Because we haven't actually tested it out yet. Yeah, let's do that. Oh boy. Alright, so what we're going to, in theory, is a felony stop. We're supposedly going to a felony stop. Now, what I do like, going back to what I do like, if you look on your map, you don't have a wave marker per se, and I get that, but I do really like that on the map you can clearly see that like the telephone icon is orange, and that's where your player needs to go. So you just kind of have to kind of figure it out a little bit, which I like. You know, I don't think it needs to be like, you know, telling you where to go. I like that it, you know, has that. Yeah. Also, another thing too. Okay, good. So this car did go over. This is cool. That guy totally did not stop. Let's see if these guys move over at all. That's cool. Okay, that guy read the red light. All right, so they are. That's good, DY. It's very good. All right, there's shots fired over there. We're not going there. Okay, so we got to go over one more block. All right. Okay, well, first off, this bro is parked backwards with his gun drawn. So I guess we're doing this. All right. Let's do this, pal. Okay, so I guess Jim is in the vehicle. Let's see. Can we secure the area? No, we can't. Okay, can we follow me, please? Copy that. Oh, no, of course you can't, because you're fucking stuck in the vehicle. Wow, that's great. Wow, I'm so glad that my partner over here can protect me in dangerous situations. Yeah, while Jimbo is literally half inside the vehicle and half sticking out. That's... Oh, it's not worth it. Oh! Oh! Okay, that was cool. No, Jimbo, you're not going in with cuffs. How the fuck do you think you're going to go in with cuffs if you're in the damn vehicle, Jimbo? Jimmy.
Going in with cuffs.
You're not going in with cuffs, bro.
Detaining, cover me, Central.
You're not detaining either. You're inside your damn vehicle, Jimbo. Jim. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and order
21 Adam to send me a bus.
Another thing that I absolutely despise, absolutely loathe. I can't stand this. We are in early access and everything like that. There is no tow, so like you can't even fucking tow this vehicle. Like I literally, the only way to get this vehicle out of the damn road is if you actually drove it out of the road, which I think is highly annoying and pathetic, honestly. That you could have easily waited another, I don't know, 6 months to a year and made it so that we actually had active tow. And it would have been a lot better than you releasing it. Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Jimbo. I think you need to get a head check. Thank you. Yeah, that bothers me a lot. Now I don't know where the ambulance went. but I called the ambulance. Oh, there's a player menu over here, a developer menu. When you press F6, it is your best friend. You can change a bunch of things. In it, you can also respawn your player if you don't crash. Where the hell is the ambulance driver?
21 Adam to Central.
Brother
We
has...
need a bus down here.
Let's go. Alright, well, I don't got time to wait for this fucking Pauly D over here. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright, so now you can attach to a call through here, which I like, or if you know, like over here, 10-10F, right? So I can actually go to dispatch and go to attach call and go, okay, and go over here, and I can attach just like that. It works the very same way. So let's do that. Let's see if oh great. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Danny Phantom over here.
Suspect down.
Alright, Jimbo, you keep thinking that, pal. Good luck. Alright, let's go ahead and oh Jesus. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Whoa. Now, one of the things that I really can't stand with this call out, which I'm really shocked. I mean, you know, DY, bro, you're the developer here, pal. Okay, and you claimed that you fixed the gridlock and shit, dude. Why? We're literally like, why is, I don't understand why this is an actual pathway for the AI. Why do you have it? And I thought about this last night. Why? We're at a gas station. Like I get it, you know, if you want to put like, you know, a vehicle going to that pump or what, but you have an entire line of traffic flowing through this entire like call out. Like I don't get it. No, I do like that. I do really like that they can transport suspects, although they just went through. I'm scared. Oh god. Interesting. Yes, now he's gonna transport this guy away, which is really cool. I do like that a lot. That's cool, and I like this guy over here who's doing his thing. Good, you fixed it with the whole kneeling shit. Yeah, that was. Oh no, never mind. Here comes the holy roller. Although I do. Okay, this is new. I like that. He's searching him. I like that, but. Hang on, more water. I'd appreciate if he would actually, you know, stand up, but it's all right. All right. Now the medics should be arriving, but I don't see the medics arriving now. This guy. Okay, so another thing that really bothers me is when you click on. Oh, here comes the medics. Oh God, God have mercy with the medics. When you click on a driver, they somehow do like a racial change and a gender change somehow. It's like, for example. This is a female. She got the boobies and everything. This is a clear as day female. She got the wrinkles. She got the hair in the bun. You couldn't mistake this as a female. Well, I'm going to click on the driver. What? Magic! Ta-da! Open sesame! Blah! Magic! We just go from female to male. Whoa! Soon as the window rolls down, that is it, people. Woo! We got Houdini over here. So, anyways, I really hate that a lot. That just really kills the immersion a lot. And what's interesting is I'm supposed to. Okay, no, I need to ask this guy. Just move it over. Go. Get out of here. Great. Ah, crap. Oh shit! Didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got Pauly D doing his thing. On this guy over here. It's cool. All right. All right. Well, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Well, now he's dead. Not only is he dead, but he's going to need his arms. Oh, my God. Danny Phantom. Holy Jesus. Wow. I guess we can just go through vehicles these days. Wow. Anyways, this guy's going to need more than whatever he's going to get at the hospital. I guess his arms are just completely broken. That does not look... Wow. Wow. There goes his head. Paulie, you got to watch the patient's head there, pal. You just hit his head on your tailgate. Paulie. Sheesh. All right. You. Move it over, please. Thank you. And... All right. Great. Go ahead. Move along. Great. There we go. We got traffic flowing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Oh, okay, we got brother in the back over here. Alright, let's just clean it up so that the traffic can flow. I don't like that at all. I mean, that's just stupid. Oh wow. Wow. When pigs can fly over here. Wow. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's take some time. Let's take some time to admire that beautiful sight of that taxi cab just absolutely annihilating that other taxi cab. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, that's not necessarily a parked vehicle, so I can't get him on that. Yeah. So, well, anyways, it doesn't say anything about traffic improvements, but DY, I would get on the traffic improvements pretty quickly if I were you, because that gets old really fast. All right, so let's get this other guy. He's buried. He's dead. He's buried in the ground now. That's good. All right.
21 Adam to Central.
Let's go
21
ahead.
Adam to Central.
Alright, let's just say scene's unclear. Alright,
Goes back in
whatever.
service.
Alright, well that's so you guys saw 2 callouts. Let's go and see oh God have mercy. Okay. Let's go ahead and oh boy. I dread this. We got a noise complaint. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the shots fired. Let's go about the other officers. They probably have it under control though. If I were to assume. Luckily, we're right around the corner. Yeah, so they got it covered. I mean, it looks like... Wow, I overshot that. Looks like they got the medics on scene and everything. Looks like they're good. Paulie! Alright.
21 Adam to Central.
Okay, well that's it. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Yeah! Do your job. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's some good... Alright, so medics are working better than they did before, which is great. Let's go ahead and secure the area if you haven't already. I don't know where Jeffy's going. Jeffy! Jeff! Alright, let me... I'm gonna dismiss you guys. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. We're good.
21 Adam to Central.
Back in
Central,
service.
Show us back in service.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's get out of here. Oh! M to cut what? Huh. Okay, well. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the last call out. Okay, we're good here. Let's go ahead and
21
attach.
Adam to Central.
Oh no, shit. Ah, crap. I made it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and no. No. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. I guess when you get out of your vehicle, you just go to, you know, fuck all heavens over here and some bumfuck ass nowhere. I have no idea where I'm at. But I am very out of the map. Wow. I'm also very dead. Nope, I'm alive. Wow. I guess falling from the sky like Buzz Lightyear over here. Wow. To infinity and beyond, am I right? Holy shit. Oh, and there's a city. Oh. Is that what I think it is? Isn't it? It is! It's a missing texture! Wow! It looks so beautiful from over here in bumfuck nowhere. I'm glad that I got yeeted into the heavens and now I fell into God only knows where. That's really awesome. Wow. Yeah. That's great. Let me see. I guess we're walking, guys. Guess we're walking. Yep. Guess we're walking. Hey in there, dispatch. We're coming. We're coming.
2 hours later.
Alright, well, enough of that bullshit. We're not walking for shit. We are now respawned. Alright, let's go ahead and go to that call out. Oh no, is it in the... Oh god, it is. Okay, well, oh shit, here we go. Alright, so there's two different buildings you can go to for these noise complaints. Hey there, folks. This one is in the elevator one, which is definitely the more buggy one of the two. So, we'll see what happens here. Alright, yeah, fuck that trash can. Alright. I'm gonna do that. Busting down these doors, yeah! Alright, anyways, elevator. Let's go over here. I'll give some good. I'm sure it's pretty hard to do an elevator thing, and he did fix the buttons, which is great. I'm happy for you, DY. That was a really pretty big improvement there. For months, when you went up and down the elevator, these buttons did some really weird like movement nonsense. So I am happy to see some improvement there. All right, let's go. It's the police.
21 Adam.
Oh shit, that was my bad. That was my button. I pressed the button by mistake. All right.
Show me going.
Nope, nope, nope.
21 Adam to Central.
Alright. Hey. You the owner? Yes, I am. A what? I don't know what kind of word that is, but that's not good. What's going on? We're having a little party. Alright, well I'm gonna come in. Let's go ahead and lower our noise. Ask for notification. Alright, I'll be right back there, pal. Oh, one of the features I really do like is when you right click, it'll zoom in. This is actually a homage to LA Noire. I really like that a lot. That's really awesome. Seriously, I do like that feature a lot. And then we're gonna do my next favorite feature that I really like a lot too is the next one that I'm about to show. We are going to write the suspect a citation from the vehicle, and we're gonna print it and we're gonna go, hey-ya! All right. Well, oh shit! Whoa! Call the ambulance! Oh my god! Oh! You're welcome. Oh no. Well, I helped them, and now they're in this. Oh Jesus. Yep. There's that gender changing wonderfulness right there. Man, you know, that, look, again, I'm not going to hold back honesty here. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm just not. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm going to be straight up honest here. This shit right here really pisses me off. This kills my immersion, okay? I paid, and a lot of other supporters paid a lot of money, a lot of good money for this fucking game because we believed in it. And we expected some bugs to be ironed out before early access. This shit has been going on for 2 fucking years now, and I'm tired of this crap, okay? I understand that it's probably hard, you know, developing it. I understand, you know, it's hard. I'm not saying developing is easy. I'm not a developer. I probably couldn't make this kind of game. I respect him for trying. But do not say things in your changelog that things are fixed. And certainly, for fuck's sake, don't launch a game. Do not launch a game for $35 on Steam. Okay? When like, I mean, this should have been cleaned up. I mean, there's no reason why we can't have flowing traffic in an early access. I'm not saying it needs to be perfect. I'm not saying it needs to be perfect. But I mean, like, again, this is a dude. Well, let's see. Where's a female? No. There we go. This is a female. You can see her boobies, as we saw from before. Why is she fucking Mr. Clean? Why, when I interact with a female, I'm expecting to interact with a female, but when I interact with a taxi cab, I get Mr. fucking Clean. Okay? Why? I don't appreciate that. Anyways, I'm sorry. That really, because there's a lot of great features in this game. There's a lot of hope, a lot of great features that I absolutely love. For example, right now, here we go. I'm going to show you an example of one of the features that I absolutely love. Okay, so right now, shit, what was his name? Christopher Brown. Okay, so right now we're going to go in here and we're going to search up Christopher Brown. Okay, in here, this is the DAS, and I think it's persistent. But what's really cool is you can see the vehicle that he's registered to. You can see, you know, his race, his date of birth. I love this. I mean, this is super detailed. I love it. And then create a summons. You know, if I'm not going to for this particular review, but in the future, I'll probably do some videos. If you want to do some videos, you know, or if you want to do, you know, if you want to actually fill this out and, like, you know, play legitly, you know, you could, all this stuff is filled out. It's awesome. Okay. In violations, he finally added a noise complaint, I think, in here somewhere. But we're just gonna go other. We're just gonna make some shit up over here. Christopher Brown is a bad dude. Let's just say you can save it, you can submit, and then save. And then if you hit save and you actually want to go back into it, you can actually view the report again, and then you can hit print. I love that. It's awesome. I really, really, really love that. And I can grab this thing, and now I can go back to Mr. Christopher Smith over here. Okay. And fuck door. And then go into here. Alright. And we're going back up to Christopher. 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 Chris? Ha! Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. That was a broken nose. Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that, pal. Yeah, here you go. And we're gonna hand over the ticket and give a nice day. You too. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Have a good one. But I like that. You know, it's a small thing, but I like that though. That's really cool. Handing over the ticket and stuff, and that was cool. And then I could tell dispatch that the scene is all clear. Now, I want you again. This is another. I'm gonna hammer this point home because I'm sure other supporters probably feel the same way. but just choose not to speak up, which is fine. You don't have to. I don't care. I'll be the one who speaks up. On the right-hand side, I want you guys to all look at where it says Central Assistance Display, okay? So in the change logs again, I want to just go back to the public change logs you can see on Steam, okay? Publicly. He says at literally number 1 in the category of major fixes and most impactful improvements. Fixed an issue where new callouts would not spawn after finishing one. Well, folks, we just finished one. Do you see any more callouts? I don't. I surely don't. Nope. Don't see one there at all. No sirree. Now in here, yeah, I mean even in here it's fucking broken. There's a noise complaint, but where the hell is it? Where is it? It's not here. Okay. Moving along. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It just there's a lot of potential, as a lot of Steam reviews say, which I do agree with. There's a lot of potential, but I just feel like it was just half-assed and slapped together. And again, you know, I paid $70 for this shit, and I know other people have probably paid well above $70 for it, and some people have paid, you know, $35 for the standard, and I just don't feel that this is it. I just don't. And it comes down to the change logs too. You know, don't say that you fix things and then you don't fix things. Also, yeah, I mean, and yeah, I mean, moving forward, I am going to do videos, not review videos, but just like playing videos. I'm going to have to obviously ignore the fact that this guy just went right through this dude's vehicle, which also supposedly was changed in a previous change logs in the alpha as well, where AI was supposed to actually move over properly. Clearly, as you see, that did not get fixed. So if you can close your eyes and pretend that you didn't just spend, you know, $35 on a half-ass baked game, and if you pretend that you actually, if you pretend that you spent $35 to play a demo, and I know that's apparently offensive, because I even made that point in their Discord too, that it feels like I'm playing a demo, but I mean it's true. That's how I feel. That's my personal opinion. I feel like I'm playing a demo. No, I did not just crash. I'm actually restarting the game. But if you ignore the fact that you didn't just spend $35 on an EA title, and I get it, you know, there's supposed to be, there's bugs and everything, blah blah. But if you ignore the fact that you didn't just spend that money on the game, and you pretend that you're playing a demo, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. If you pretend that the game is like a demo and there's, you know, more improvements and stuff, sure. Yeah, I would easily give it, as a demo, I would easily give it 7 out of 10. As a demo. I want to be very clear. As a demo. But if I were to grade it as a early access title, where people bought $35 worth of a game when you can easily play a game like Flashing Lights, which goes on sale all the damn time for like $4 or $10, and it's way more baked than this thing, which I only mentioned Flashing Lights because both Nils and DY are solo developers. However, if you watch DY's introduction developer video, he clearly states that he worked on previous mods such as San Andreas multiplayer and LCPDFR. 600, aka Nils from Flashing Lights, never did that. 600 from Flashing Lights straight up has no coding background at all. And even though Flashing Lights is released, and I do have minor issues with the game too, but Flashing Lights is much more baked together than this. And I actually played Flashing Lights when it was in early access, and it was still more baked than this. So I'm going to review it the way I'm going to review it. Last time, apparently, my 6.5 rating when I reviewed the 2 patches before this release happened, apparently people were saying that it was pretty conservative. So I'm gonna I'm gonna have to knock it down. There's no way it doesn't deserve a 6.5. It really doesn't. Do I think it deserves a 3 out of 10? No, I don't think it deserves a 3 out of 10 either. I think it roughly deserves, and this is like, I think I'm being generous, but if I'm gonna be very generous here, I'm gonna say probably 4.5 out of 10. I mean, this was a step backwards. This was a serious step backwards, and an extreme disappointment too. Extreme. I mean, once again, that texture loss is lazy. And I mean, yeah, I mean, before I did the recording, I couldn't even play the game 30 minutes without crashing, without a fatal error crash. I mean, that's bullshit. That is some serious bullshit. I should be able to play a game in early access for, I don't know, 2 hours or more, and not have a serious fatal crash, in my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh on that. Let me know in the comments if I am being too harsh on the 2 hour on that window period. But I don't know. I mean, if I were to have paid $35 for this, I would expect to be able to play the game for a long time and not have fatal crashes. But all right, here we are. We're gonna stop the recording here. I've said my piece, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video.